I realize that you might have known what entrepreneurship is, but sometimes you have to learn a thing, you have to unlearn it, then you have to relearn it. So despite you have learned entrepreneurship before, at the point as we have today, I'm inviting you to unlearn it, unlearning it like you have never heard about it, positioning your attitude, your mind, as if you have never learned, the subject, before. All right. Entrepreneurship, I'm defining entrepreneurship now. Entrepreneurship is the process of designing, launching, running a new business. And you have to mark those words: designing, launching, running. Designing, launching, running. There is a creative process to entrepreneurship. In other words, entrepreneurship is not, being an entrepreneur is not just you being, a businessman. It's not just you being a trader. It's not just you doing things the way other people do things. It's a way of you. We call it a new business. Entrepreneurship is the process of designing, launching, and running a new business. See that word, newness. Entrepreneurship is not running business, with the same dimension of sameness. It is not you doing what other people have been doing the same way. All right. Entrepreneurship is doing the same thing. Sometimes it is about doing the same thing in a different way. So there is newness you are bringing to the table. If you are an entrepreneur, there is difference you are bringing to the table. As an entrepreneur, there is an amount of uniqueness you are bringing to the table, and that's what makes it a new business. It doesn't mean that people are not doing something that looks like that before. It doesn't mean that people are not running restaurant business. It doesn't mean that people are not running a laundry business before. But this time around, it just means that you are doing it in a different way. There is amount of uniqueness. There is an amount of difference. There is an amount of different dimension that you are bringing, different strategies that you are bringing to this. So let me say it again. Entrepreneurship is a process of designing, launching, and running a new business, typically starting as a small enterprise, offering a product, process, or service for sale or hire. All right. Entrepreneurship is the process of designing, launching, and running a new business, typically starting as a small enterprise. You see, small enterprise, startup, starting as a startup, offering a product, process, or service for sale or hire. So entrepreneurs are individuals who identify a need, develop a solution, and take the risk to bring the idea to market. So that is the full definition. You are not an entrepreneur for just thinking about an idea. All right. You must be an individual that has the capacity to identify a need in your environment or your community. That's one. You must also be able to develop a solution to meeting that need or to solving that problem. Number three, you must be able to take the risk, because it requires a lot of risk. There is no entrepreneur in our world today, or that has been, or that is, or that will be, that will not take risk in bringing that idea, that developed solution to the market. That's entrepreneurship.